The moment I signed the lease, I thought I'd found the perfect place. It was an old house, sure, but it had character. Tall ceilings, creaky wooden floors, and a huge backyard. I was so excited to move in, to make it my own. The first few days were a blur of unpacking boxes and arranging furniture. It felt like a fresh start, a new chapter. I even remember calling my mom, telling her how happy I was, how quiet and peaceful it was. I had no idea that the quiet was just a mask, hiding something deeply unsettling. It started subtly. I'd be in the kitchen making coffee, and I'd hear a faint whisper from the living room. I'd dismiss it as the wind or the house settling. Then things would be moved. My keys, which I always left by the door, would end up on the kitchen counter. My favorite mug would be in a different cabinet. I tried to rationalize it, telling myself I was just tired and forgetful from the move. But a part of me knew something was wrong. The feeling of being watched started to creep in, a constant prickling sensation on the back of my neck. The first time I heard the voice clearly, I almost dropped the laundry basket. I was heading upstairs, and from the top of the landing, I heard it. "Don't forget to lock the door." It was my own voice, not just a voice that sounded like mine. It was my voice, with my exact inflection, my tone. I froze on the stairs, my heart pounding in my chest. I called out, "Hello, is anyone there?" But there was only silence. I ran upstairs, checked every room, every closet. The house was empty. My mind raced. Was I going crazy? Was I so stressed that I was hearing things? The incidents became more frequent and more personal. The voice would mimic conversations I'd had on the phone earlier that day. It would hum a song I'd been listening to. One evening, I was watching a movie, and I heard my own laughter coming from the empty hallway. It was a chilling echo, a mockery of my own happiness. I started recording. I left my phone on in different rooms, desperate for proof, for some evidence that I wasn't losing my mind. But whenever I played the recordings back, all I heard was the ambient sound of the house. Nothing. It was like whatever was doing this knew when I was trying to catch it. The breaking point came one rainy Tuesday night. I was trying to sleep, but the house felt more active than ever. I could hear footsteps pacing in the attic, the floorboards groaning above my head. Then the voice started, right next to my ear. It whispered my deepest fear, a secret I had never told anyone. It spoke in my voice, full of the same shame and anxiety I felt. That was it. I couldn't take it anymore. I grabbed my keys and my phone and ran out of that house into the pouring rain. I didn't look back. I drove to a friend's house, shaking, and never spent another night there. To this day, I don't know what was in that house. A ghost, a doppelganger, or was it all in my head? I don't have the answers, and honestly, I don't want them. Some doors are better left unopened.